Hello folks, Sam Owens here, and we have a product that will help protect your home from unwanted guests. Okay, so let's look at what we have. This is the PGST Intelligent Alarm System, and this is what you get. They do offer a lot more accessories that you can add to your system, but this is the absolute basic. First you get the host, the alarm host right here, and it's got the alarm in it and the control keyboard and the indicator lights there. It's got power switch and charging port, and you can turn the alarm off if you don't want to hear it for some reason. And there's a place to put a little smart card, memory card. You get a charger and power supply to charge and keep the alarm system host activated. You get a mount here that this mounts onto the back through these little holes, and so you can take it off if you need to take it someplace, and you get the hardware to go with it. You also get a sensor, motion sensor, and this is the part that is going to mount it. It goes right in there, and this is swivel so you can direct it as you need. This is a door alarm. In other words, when this is mounted on a door, when the door opens, it breaks the connection here and you get an alarm. So that's nice to have. Now you only get one of those, and you get two remotes that you can arm and disarm the system from another location. Like in the bedroom at night, you can control, so you don't have to go out to the control panel. Okay, and also you get little mounting strips here, double-sided stickies that help you to stick this on. Right here is the power supply. It keeps the battery from getting discharged. So when you're ready to use it, then you pull this out and then the battery is activated. So that's due to shipping. All right, you also get the user manual, which is going to help set this up. Now, one of the things it's going to require is a smartphone. And I happen to have an iOS phone that can take the Android also, and there is an app that is going to drive this. It requires the app, and right here is first this is English. There's several languages. Here's information about all the lights, buttons, and everything in a pictorial view. And here is the app QR code that you can scan, and I've already done it. Here, there's the smart app. Okay, we're going to be using that to connect the host to the app and then your Wi-Fi to the app. So we'll go through the manual to do that. And we've already done the first thing it tells you is to download the app. And that's what this section right here is. Then connect the alarm host right here to the Smart Life app. It's Smart Life, that's it. Smart Life app. And these are the instructions, and it's going to require activating the keypad. And I'm going to just go ahead and do it. It says the alarm host, you must have it set to 2.5 gig. It will not work on 5 gigs. So go into your phone settings and make sure that not your phone, your Wi-Fi host. Go in there and make sure it's 2.5 or this will not work. Okay, my Wi-Fi is 2.5. I've already verified that. And when adding the alarm host to the Smart Life app, turn on the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth of your mobile phone. Okay, go into settings, and there is the Wi-Fi is on, and you want to go to actually you want to go to Bluetooth, and Bluetooth is on right there. Okay, usage steps. Now this is going to require punching some buttons on the keypad. All right, and also it says for the first time you need to plug in the power, and they provide you. And right here is the power port, and you're going to get a light showing. And in here, toward the end of this, it tells you what the flashing lights all mean. That's on page 13. Okay, but we're going to go right here and do this. And the next thing is it says to turn it to the on position right here. There it is, on. Now it blinks with the same frequency, no changes there. And now here's where we're going to go and set the alarm host into position to be able to connect to the app. So the first thing we do is after everything is normal, press the disable button, and over here shows where the disable button is right there, and that's this one right here. See, it's a unlock. So you press that and you get a beep beep, and it tells you that. And then you enter the setting command. The setting command is right here, and then the numbers are 6666, 4 sixes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the pound sign, and it does that. Now to enter the setting mode, we're in the setting mode. The host will make beep sounds, and the indicator will turn on, and it's still blinking. Then enter command 00 and the pound. Now the signal indicator will flash continuously. It's been doing that, and quickly, and it indicates that the host has entered the Wi-Fi network configuration. This is important. Now the operation mode, we hit the set. You want to be sure and hit set each time before you start, and then the 666 four times, and then the pound sign to confirm. There we go. Oh, look, we're in a solid mode. Click and enter. Okay, and then the 00 and pound. Okay, now it's blinking fast. And when it blinks fast, if you go over to 13, you'll see Wi-Fi. It's looking for Wi-Fi. Whoop. Yep. Okay, now it says to open the app. So now we got to go to the app. I'm trying to show you just how to do this in case you are not really familiar with this type stuff. Oh, there it is, Smart Life. And now it says to push this little button, the plus up there, and add device. Multifunction alarm. Let's see, sir, turn on Wi-Fi. Enable. Click that. There. Multifunction alarm. Okay, here is my Wi-Fi now. It came up. I'm going to click this, and now I'm going to put my password in. You have to put your password for your home Wi-Fi system that you're using. And I'm going to do mine now. And then next. And now it's got a little time there. It's doing something. It's adding the device. It's being added right there. Ah, it just made a beep. That's a good Device mode, system disarmed. Okay? It's just telling you that. We're not worried about that right now. But that means that we're communicating, and right here we're going through some time doing that. So it's being connected to Wi-Fi, and this is being added to the app. It came up, multifunction alarm is added. Now we have to add the devices, which is the sensor, motion detector, and the door alarm. So we'll see how to do that. We've got this connected all the way up to the app, and we're able to communicate between the app and the alarm host. Now we want to take the accessories, which is the motion detector and the door alarm. Now we're going to have to connect each one of these to the host. Now, one thing about this is the part that's going to go on the door frame, and this is going to go on the door. There is an arrow right there on one side, not on the other. Then on this, which is the detector, it has an arrow there and not on the other side. So the two arrows go together, and these are magnets. They stick together, and that's how they're lined up. So you want to mount them so that the two arrows are facing one another and they're facing up. Okay? And I did pull the paper out, and you can see right there, every time I move these apart, okay, they're together. Now when the door opens, there it comes on and then closes. That will send a signal to the alarm unit and indicate an alarm. Okay, now this is the infrared, and there's an on and off button. These don't have on and offs, they're on all the time. And right here is the little, it's in the off position. You need something in there to push it over, and it even says on. So it's on to the left. All right, now we're going to go to the accessory section in the app. Now this is the app, and there is the multifunction alarm. They constantly call these different names, so it's hard to follow it, but that is the host right there, and they're showing a little icon of it, and you click on this, and now you get records. Every time alarm is hit, you get a record here. That's where the memory card that you can put in on the side will record all of these for history or whatever. And there's all the alarms, so you can set and disable the alarm from the app. And then right here is accessory. So we're into the multifunctional alarm right now, and this is the page for it. And here is accessories. We click on it, and this is where you're going to go to add these two devices, and also the remote. Okay, there's the two remotes, and notice this is highlighted in blue. That's what it defaults to. You can add remotes or sensors. These two are sensors. Okay, and right here I put remote 1 and remote 2. When you click on these, it gives you a chance to name it. And then you click on this, and then you add the name. I've already got remote 1 and remote 2. You don't have to, you can just have them both the same. And then once those are added, once those are in there, they are active. Then you go to sensor, and you can call it, you can have these. We only have one of these, and we have one of those. A perimeter alarm, that's what I think I call that. Okay. You would confirm, and then we go, and that's the active state, stay at home alarm active. Okay, and then, wait, this is the perimeter alarm, that's the one right here. And then we got this type of alarm. Be alerted when you're out traveling and what have you, know what's going on in your house, and you can change things. All right, let's see how the alarms work. This is the motion detector. And I'm going to set this up right here. Now, every time I move, you notice it triggers. Okay, we're going to alarm this, and then we're going to see how this works. And I can even do the other alarm by simulating an open door. Now, I'm going to take and alarm the system, and we are going to do away from home. This is away from home. This is home. Now I have to be not move. Now it's arming. Okay, that last chirp is armed. When I move, that motion detector on my left is going to trigger an alarm, and you're going to see it. See? Right there. Now, to disable that I know what's going on, I can click undisable. And so now it's disabled. I can do this, and that's off. Okay. All right, now I'm going to alarm it again, and we're going to do this particular one. All right, I got to make sure that they're lined up. And we're going to simulate that this is a door. This is mounted on the door frame, and this is going to be the door opening. Okay, so they're sitting there like that. I'm going to arm it. Now, I don't want the motion detector going off also while I work with this. So I'm going to pretend this is on the outside of the house and put it behind here. So that is protecting the front door. And now I'm going to arm the system, and the motion detector will not cause an alarm unless I move my hand around there, and I'll do that, simulating someone coming to the front door. Okay, here we go, alarm. Now I can move around because the motion detector is behind this box and can't detect me moving. That gives you time after you arm it to get out of the house or get into a different location. Now it's armed and ready. So this is a door, and this is the door frame. This is the door, the small one. I'm going to open it. Even though I close it, it's not going to go off or turn off until I do this. See, that alerted that somebody opened that door. And then this will go off after a moment. Okay, and now let's arm it again, and I will let you see how with it in this configuration, I can move my hand around to the other side of this door. We're saying that we're in the house. This is our house, and that's the outside of the door, and we'll see how the motion detector will work. There, it's armed, and right there's the green light. Now I'm going to simulate me coming up to the outside of the door. See? In other words, I triggered this, and it went off. Now either one of these can shut it off, and there. And I shut it off. We also have SOS. If you had a medical emergency, you could push that. But what we need to do is arm it, and I'm going to do that. So one of the members in the house, maybe that's it got a medical condition and needs to alert someone, this could be it, the SOS. We're going to wait till she's alarmed. Okay, it's alarmed. Now I'm going to push it. Now that is a SOS, and on my device, okay, let's see, and I can turn it off because I know about it. Okay, okay, and it's disarmed. Right there, it's green, disarmed, and I can alarm it right here. I can say I know what's going on. I will set it back in alarm from away, and that's home right now. That was how, oh, I can change it by going away. And see, it's going to change it from home to away. There. That's home, that's away. So you set your devices up and you can control which one you want to activate to protect you. Okay, that's pretty much it. It's a easy system, and you can add more sensors. Now when you go to add a sensor, you have to go through that coding right here. Infrared sensor, that's this one over here, and I don't want alarm. Okay. I won't alarm it again. If you want more of these, they can be added right here. But see, to add another one, you have to go through this procedure of hitting the set, the 666, and all the different codes. In other words, you have to number them 1, 2, 3. This one is evidently 0. We were putting 0 in, so it's 0. The others will be numerical. Same way with the door locks, you can, or door opener indicators, you can add those. And there's a place in here to add them. Same way with remotes. These you don't have to go, when you did the initial setup, you were configuring these in the setup because they came with the system. Okay folks, I think this will be a good alarm system if you want one that's expandable and gives you a lot of features. Thanks for watching my video.